today we could do a little get ready with me. I haven't done one in a long time. A lot of, you know, when I go to work, when I used to work for Dollar Tree, I could wear anything I wanted to. I could totally decorate my face. I could do a video and then go to work. And at night I washed off, and I could do videos every day if I wanted to. Then when I worked at M Market, you know, sometimes I would do some videos, but a lot of times I would just go to work and get the night over with. With this job that I have, we are more like on the low-key side when it comes to makeup. Like, I do a lot of neutrals, and I will pop on just a tiny little shimmer, or, you know, but there's no lashes, and you can't, like, really go way out there. I'm really happy that they tolerate the little extraness that I do without saying anything. I actually get compliments for it, which I'm surprised, because to me, when I come home and I see it in the mirror, I feel like I haven't even done it. I feel like I've been through the ringer. But anyways, today I want to do a little get ready with me because I do have some time. I have 2 weeks paid vacation, and so I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm only going to use like maybe 1 or 2 colors from the Orgy palette. I'm going to use probably this one or this one. These are like browns, but they look gray on the screen. I don't want to use necessarily gray, but I'm going to use that. That's going to be like my transition. So let me go ahead and keep that out. And I'm going to use 2 shades, single shades. This one I have not showed a lot of love to. I bought it. I paid $45 for each of these shades. This one is the Pat McGrath. It's a nice violet color. It's super soft and very pretty. And then I have this from CURST Kosmetics. It's like a green, gold, and a pink chrome. This is definitely, when you think about that, a single chrome can cost, with shipping and everything, $25. This was a real steal to get this for $45. This is going to last forever. Well, not with me, but, you know, for the regular consumer. So, let's go ahead and get this started. So I will be doing the eyes before I do the foundation. Well, the majority of the eyes. I'll put on the foundation, and then a lot of it will come on after. But you'll just see. Just hang in there with me, please. And if you don't know me, I do all kinds of content. I do ASMR, Mask Mondays, food content, hauls, makeup, this, that. Panties is my biggest one. People like that one the most. From Knotty Knickers and SPLENDIES. But if you're interested in all that kind of stuff, just hit the subscribe button. Hit a bitch up, help her out. Already primed. And I usually use like a white base from P. Louise or Gerard Cosmetics. And today we're going to use the e.l.f. on the eyes. It is a face primer, but it is a little dry on the face. So I like to use it on my eyes. It comes from experimenting, y'all. And I just like to put it there because when it is too moist on the eyes, it tends to stick in one spot and not spread evenly. And so that's why I like to use this. I like to put it a little bit under here where, yeah, there we go. So we're just going to let that dry for a second. We're going to use the eyebrows. This is Eyebrows by Natalie. It was gifted to me. And I like this. I'm going to get my own. I'm going to go to Ulta and get me a brow soap whenever I get the funds to do so. Because it does make my eyebrows stick up. And I really, really like that. So with this particular makeup look, I don't know what it's going to look like, y'all. I only know when it looks like when it's done. I'm one of those people, I can't do the same look twice because they just never turn out the same. You know, some days my skin acts one way and some day it acts another. I'm fixing to be 49 this year. Fucking God. And so things change almost on a daily basis when it comes to makeup, especially the eye area. And now I'm experiencing that it's especially going towards the lip area. So I'm not a happy camper when it comes to that. So I'm just gonna, I did the soap part, and I'm just gonna kind of flick it through. I hate doing my eyebrows more than any other thing. I love doing my makeup. It's fun for me every day. It helps me get my day started because I'm one of those people I can sit. My favorite thing in the world to do is just to chill in front of a TV, put on some good shows or some good movies with some snacks and just do nothing. But this time I'm going to do a little different on vacation because it's not summer. Normally my vacation is in like August. That's where my personal vacation comes in. And we go to like the beach. And I'm one of those vacation people. You give me a book and I'm happy. I'll go to the beach and just sit there all by myself all day. But, you know, I go with my husband and he's not a person that likes to really sit down. So I'm just rambling on here. All right, so now we're going to go for the eyes. I think it's dry enough. It does have somewhat of a tackiness. Okay, so we're going to go with the lighter grayish color. It's like a gray brown. It's just weird. I never thought that this, because I'm a very colorful eyeshadow person, I never thought that this Orgy palette would be like one of my biggest go-tos from Jeffree Star, because I have quite a lot of his palettes, like a lot. I don't have them all, but I have a lot of them. And, you know, you would think with somebody who likes blues like me that Blood Money or the Blue Blood or the Bloodlust would be the favorites, but they're not. And I can't really explain why. They just turned out like that. So I'm not going to just do this like there. Actually, this might turn out darker than I planned. You can always have a plan, but you can't plan the outcome. That's something. So I'm going to kind of like dab it here too. I think I'm going to go for a halo eye. How about that? That sounds like a fun thing to do. Okay. And I can, of course, darken that up if I want to, if it's necessary. So I try not to blend too much when it comes to putting it in place. I just try to just stick it in there. That's what she said. And, see, I've already got a patch. See that right there? Now on camera, it comes over way darker. I think, you know, I'm sitting in front of a light, you know, so. And it's still wanting to do that. And that's the age, y'all. That's the age. I will fix that up, though. But for right now, I just want to put it somewhere. So, a lot of people are like, this is this brush number such and such, and this is this brush number. I don't tend to tell people what brushes I use because that's a personal thing. It depends on your skin and if you're heavy weighted or light weighted. You know, if you only want to go light, you go at the end of the brush. If you want to be a little heavier, then you go, or, you know, more zoned, you go for the tip of the brush. Now, everybody's brush for each thing they do is, it's a personal thing. I typically like any brush brand, as long as they're not flimsy, because when they're flimsy, I have no control. To me, that's my feeling I get. I like them a little denser, so I can place them and then buff them out. So, each its own when it comes to the brushes. So, we're going to try to do this a little different. We're going to use a different brush. Now, when I like blinged brushes, because they have, first of all, this is an amazing grip, right? They are a little expensive. I signed up for the mystery box, and they're supposed to email me. And the last time they had a mystery box, they didn't email me. And then I started seeing my friends unboxing their mystery boxes on YouTube, and I was a little upset. But it's, you know, everything happens for a reason. Maybe I didn't need to be spending that money, so that's a good thing. Good thing I didn't get what I wanted. And it's like, you know, I have enough brushes. I've been doing this for years, so Screw that. But they are pretty. I like pretty, shiny, color-changing things. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put a little concealer under my eye and let that dry a little bit. That way I can run some color through it a little bit. I just put a few dabs of the Believe Beauty Concealer. And that's another topic, is like the high-end versus cheap-end. Some people see a store brand or something on a product and are directly like, no, I don't like it, you know, without even trying it. And I have to say, for my experience in the past, you get what you can get. And I have gotten some expensive shit that is actually shit. I'm sorry about my cursing. Yeah, I do that here on this channel. And so, you know, you just got to try things out before you judge them. Because I'm going to tell you, the Believe Beauty, except for the eyeshadows, I really do like the foundation, the lip gloss, and the concealer. And these are like $5 products, you know. $5 compared to $30 is, to me, a big difference. Especially when you do makeup every day. It kind of adds up, you know. All right, so now we're going to go into the Pat McGrath. My friend Barbara turned me on to this, and I was kind of upset at myself for falling into her trap when it comes to she'll get something. She had like a shopping spree of her own, if you want to call it that. And she went on the website, and I swore she must have bought everything from Pat McGrath on that day. And we have a Marco Polo chat, and everybody's in the chat, and she's telling everybody about her Pat McGrath stuff, and she told everybody about this shade. And this was like 2 years ago, and I was like, I'm not going to spend any money like that on a shade. But she kept talking about it, and what did I do? I went and spent my money on it. And I've only used it like twice. And that's a shame. That was a FOMO situation there, because I don't know why $45 is a big sale, because it's not. But yeah, that was definitely a FOMO action right there. I was a sucker. I'm a sucker. Okay. So I'm going to figure out how to soften this up a little bit so I can look so much prettier. I think I'm going to use like a bigger brush like this. It's still solid, but it has more flexible room. And so we are just going to go across that until it looks a little spread out and softer, which it will after it's all done. And it already looks a lot better. More smoked. Okay, so now we're gonna catch on to some glitter glue. Let me find her first. I used the NYX. It's not expensive, and so okay, so you just kind of put a little tiny bit on your hand, and just kind of coat both sides very lightly, and then you're gonna go over that spot. Try to go tuck it in the crease a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to do another little pea size. Oh my God. I lost the lid, so every time I use it, I just don't want to buy any right now. Okay, so. Kind of like cutting a crease a little bit, just not way up there. Okay. So now we're going to take with that same brush, and we're going to dip into this pretty little thing right here. Actually, before I do the brush, I'm going to do my finger. So Now that is gorgeous. Okay. Oh my gosh. How much happier life is with makeup in it. Oh my gosh, that's such, oh my God. Okay. Other eye. See if I can get it kind of the same. I have problems with getting both eyes the same. They're both formed a little different too. All right, so I did miss a spot with that glitter glue. I'm gonna go tuck me a little bit right there. Okay, and so with that same brush, without cleaning it off yet, I'm going to run on one side and then on the other. And then I'm going to go kind of, okay. Give it a little more shine. I'll do the same over here. Okay. So, now I'm going to do the makeup and the under eye. Wiping that glitter glue off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just one drop of this L'Oreal Infallible. Just like that. That's already too much to me. Okay, and then I'm going to take this tinted moisturizer from Milani, which is right now my everyday go-to. And it smells like coconut, and it's absolutely, I love it, and it's not expensive. I think I paid 12. Well, to me, 12 is kind of a lot. Okay, so I'm going to mix these two and just kind of dot them where I need them. I really don't like to use too much, so 2 drops is absolutely cool if my face will let me get away with it today. So, got me a wet sponge, well, a damp sponge. I like to brush it or use my fingers. Sometimes the fingers, when you have your hands warm, just seems to glide on a little better. But sometimes I really miss the feeling of that cool, damp sponge. I really like the cool, damp sponge. So, let's get in the chin and the nose and the front. So we can kind of, now that we have it where we want it, we can kind of press as we go. And that's just about it. So, contour. Actually, we're going to finish it. Okay, so now I'm going to just go under the eye with this. Now, I don't know why I chose this brush. Actually, well, I do. I chose it because she's soft. And she doesn't make such a freaking hard line like the other ones do. So that's a lot better. Just a little, because otherwise I'm going to smear this all over the place. Okay. A little bit more. I like that it has a little mirror in it so you can take it with you. I really do. But I'll be in general with when it comes to Pat McGrath. I don't know where on Mothership Earth she got her prices from because they are totally overpriced. When you go to, I'm glad, you know, I have one palette. It was gifted to me by Barbara. But I have to say she is so overrated with her prices. So I just won't buy anything anymore because I can go to an indie brand and get the nicest freaking shades, chromes, everything cheaper than hers. Temu blue eyeliner. This is like really nice blue, so it's going to give a little contrast. So stick that right in there. So I don't do my top under eye. Well, you know, under the lid eyeliner because I have contacts and it does bother mine. And it is. A lot of people do it without it. I mean, with it, and it doesn't bother them, but it bothers mine. I only wear one contact. I only wear one here because I have stigmatism. If I wear both and look close, it makes me cross-eyed. So I'm constantly doing this or, you know, this. So if I just have one end, the brain adjusts to the other side, the eyes adjust, and that's fine for me. Okay, so before I get further on with the eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and put on some Dollar Tree eyeliner. I'm going to just go to the closest to my lashes I can. And do a teeny tiny wing. I know I'm usually like the Amy Winehouse of the wings, but not today. I want it to be comfortable because I'm off and I'm probably going to fall asleep on the couch watching a movie. The only place I got to go to today is the grocery store. I got to go to Hill Mart and pick up a few random things. I'm going to ride around and see if I can find my puppy. Even though I don't think she's out there, I'm just going to do it anyways. So that's it for the liner. So now to the makeup. Here we have a cream contour from Temu. It's in the shade Coffee. This works for me because it's not too muddy brown. And so I just stick it down here where underneath my cheekbones just a little bit because I already have like totally a lot of cheekbones. And so I have a long chin, so I'm going to go this way and just a tad here because I have a little turkey neck from aging. That's okay. And then I'm going to take this, what I got from the Dollar Tree and I cannot live without, is the contour stick. I think it's from, it's from LA Colors, yeah. Now, I don't like a lot of things from LA Colors. I have tried a lot of things. But I am going to, some of the things I just can't live without from LA Color, and this is one of them. So let's just do that. So the nose part I'm going to let sit for a little bit. But in the meantime, we're going to take a nice dense brush. Spray it. Water, set, and spray it. Don't matter. As long as it ain't got no alcohol on it. And then we're just going to, with barely touching the skin, kind of like just go in a circle there. All the way up to the hairline. Because that looks embarrassing when your hairline is white. So, and then you can tell the brush gets drier. Just spray some more. Now we're going to go to this area here. And we're going to start by going down. Right here. And that way the neck and the face kind of look the same. The face won't look too white. So if you do have like foundation that turns out to be too light, my recommendation is just bronze or contour. Bronze a little more. So I'm going to do this here. Kind of going up to the hair a little bit. One more spot. And it's nicely blended in. There we go. So now for the blush. Well, actually, let's just go ahead and just put this one down a little bit. There we go. I like the sun-kissed look. I really love the sun-kissed look. So we're going to use this, which I got in the Ice Cream Beauty box. I have had so many boxes over the years, and I have to say I have unsubscribed to all of them. This is the only box that I have resubscribed to, and it is worth it all the time. Like there's like such nice like angels, sinners, and saints and sinners. Blah, blah, blah. Hearth. There's Wicked Widow Beauty. There's Gourmand Girls, which I have their palettes anyway. But like, I have this one from Wicked Widow. I paid $64 for it. And then I got the Ice Cream Beauty box. There was a Monster Mash with duochromes and all that. This one's full of duochromes. Really nice. Like, to die for. And the thing is you can get that plus tools and stuff you can use to do your makeup for a flat $25. You can't beat it. There's no box that can beat it. Everybody gets the same thing. It's not one influencer gets treated better than the other. Everybody gets the same thing. So that's, you know, I really like that. So I'm just going to do this like along the cheek right there. One on the nose. And then along. But I'm going up towards my temples. So, and that is more than enough. You're going to see it's going to look really strong. I don't wet this. I just continue on. And it looks really strong, but it does kind of die out a little bit after. Let's just pounce it around a little bit. Now, if I have eyeshadow that I can use after I do my face makeup, then I will actually put the blush over a little bit on the corner of my eyeshadow on the eyelid, and works out pretty good. So there's like a little bit left on this, and I'm just going to kind of just simply just brush a little bit like that, and done with that. So now we're going to go for the highlighter. This is, I'm going to use two different ones. I'm going to use one that's a little bougie, and I'm going to use a cheaper one. All right, the cheaper one is Infallible from L'Oreal. This is a cream one, and this is what it looks like. It's really nice. And I'm just going to go from the mid, like where my eyebrows are. Whoop. That's it. That's it. That's all it needs. All right, so, but I'm going to do one for the inner corner of my eyes. And for the inner corner of my eyes, I'm going to use Jaclyn Hill. This is one potent bitch right here. All right, so I'll make sure that that flat brush is clean, because it did use that chrome on it. Okay, got a good form. Now it's wet from the stuff. I'm just using what's in the lid right here. That's enough. I'm going, this is the only one that actually shows up on my inner corner. I can do this and do this, and it never shows up on my inner corner with any other eye. And I do not like Jaclyn Hill. But I wanted to try this highlighter, so I got it, and it's actually one of the products that actually work from her. So I do not support her. I will never buy anything from her ever again. And so that is my thoughts on that. I don't give a shit if it's in TJ Maxx. I do not support Jaclyn Hill. So we're going to take this on the other side. And Gerard Cosmetics was in my beauty box, so I can't really deny it. I have it and I'm going to use it, but I don't support her either. Jen Gerard from Gerard's Cosmetics is using deceased people's pictures on her, even though they've been pleading her to take them down. She has finally taken them down now that she's got a lawsuit. She's done a lot of other shady shit. So just watch Dustin Daily, Rich Lux, watch the T channels, and you will find out. So she's fixing to find out the hard way. And it was just so crazy because when she came out with her story with Jaclyn Hill, I was all into like, damn, poor Jen Gerard. Yeah, whatever. Birds of a feather flock together. All right, so now we're going to do the mascara and the lipstick. And I think we're done. Oh, my God. Now, if I wasn't doing this on... Oh, we got to do the setting spray. Oh, we got to do the setting spray. All right, so I'm going to do that before I put on my mascara because... now, my mascara doesn't bleed, but, you know, I just prefer it like that. So, I was using this Max Factor X 2000 calories. To me, it's a little lame. I need something that's more thick and black, especially because it's such a dark shadow. So we're going to use this Morphe one. Great. She is not bad at all. I don't support Morphe either, but it was gifted to me. So what I like to, Bad Gal Bang is my go-to. And if I want to go on a budget, because Bad Gal Bang is an expensive, she's an expensive bitch, I'll get the Essence Fairy Lash mascara, and it's like $5 or $6, and she's good too. She's really, really good. She is, it's either her or the Bad Gal Bang, but this one here is pretty good, but I wouldn't go buy it with my own pocket money. Okay, so let's do this last one here. I love wearing a lot of it too. Alright, so anyways, let's get some setting spray and a lipstick. And I think this chapter for today is going to be closed. Okay, so alright, let's do the setting spray first. Oh, this feels so good. I feel like I'm in a spa. So these chromes will stay on all day, pretty much without budging. Unless you have allergies. Now, that's another issue. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. So it's dry. Oh my gosh. I'm getting old, y'all. Okay, and so let's do a lipstick. I had gotten in a giveaway from my buddy, Kim's Happy Place. Y'all go check her out. I'll leave her link in my description box. She's one that messaged me when my dog went missing. We send memes to each other, and she said, oh, here I am sending all these memes, and I didn't even know about your dog. And I said, girl, keep them memes coming, because I need something to smile or laugh at. And she has the same humor as I do, so it's so, oh, thank you so much. So this is, one of them I want, this is Calabasas. It looks pinkish. His lips stay on all day. All right, so let me fix up this wrinkly area here. Okay, I think that's good, and we're gonna put one of his glosses on top of it. Now I got this gloss when it released about 6 years ago. I forgot the name, and it's so you can't read it anymore. It's dingy, but it smells like cupcakes. Oh, it smells so freaking good. And that's it for the get ready with me. I know it was a little long, the video, but if you stayed this far, do me a favor and give me a blue heart emoji. And thanks for watching. And if I've done something different than you do, then tell me how you do it. Maybe I'll try it out and see how it works. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you so much.